Hello and welcome everyone. In this video I would like to review something really nice from a company called Bio. This company has done an amazing job of bringing in different sort of kits actually together in a modular way, which they can be composed and basically assembled together for different sort of tasks. It's composed of a power bank, a tire inflator pump, vacuum cleaner and also a car washer. It comes in this pretty big box, quite heavy as well, because there's quite a few different sort of things inside it. So looking at the back side of this box, actually you can see we have got a power bank, actually this one. I would go to the details of each of them later on when we open them. We have got a tire inflator pump, we have a vacuum cleaner and also a car washer. That's in general what we have got inside this box. From the sides, no information here. And I would say let's just open this thing up and see what we have got inside. All right. There we go. Quite a nice design of the box. Quite a nice thought actually from this company. So let me just turn this around. They have this nice design of the back, and this is really cool because I always have this problem that when I have these small kids, at the end of the day I don't know where to put them. So they have thought about everything and they have this bag. So this is our user manual, or let's say the application manual, even better said. As you can see, they have all sort of certifications and there are quite a lot of different accessories which you can get. So this is the code which you can scan actually to see the products. They have quite a lot of demos, and in general this is how it looks like. We have got the power bank, we have got quite a few different things like the phone stand which you can put in there. You have got different type of power bank, the tire inflator, car washer, vacuum cleaner. We have got the flashlight. This fan is actually a really cool thing, I have seen this as well, and the inverter as well, which is a nice idea, and the purifier even. So think about it, I mean, like different sort of things which they can be composed together. And this is our power bank in here. I go to the details, but very roughly says 15,000 milliampere hours. Don't forget, you can also basically charge your phone with this. This can be basically used in order to start up the engine, which means even if your battery goes empty, you can use this product to actually start up your car. You can even charge your phone with this. 15,000 milliampere hours. That's a huge battery actually. And you have got quite a few different outputs, which means simultaneously we can actually connect different sort of equipments to the battery. This is the car washer. So this is a kind of basically a small gun which you can use actually to wash the car with a shampoo and so on. We can connect to it. It's a perfect thing. So it has like a jet sort of a water dispenser to wash the car. So the water pressure is actually 1.3 megapascals, which is actually really powerful, I would say. We have got basically the shampoo bottle which you can connect to it and actually use it to wash the car like this, as you can see here. This is a perfect thing actually to demonstrate different functionalities or applications. We have got the vacuum cleaner as well, pretty small one like this, but quite advanced and really powerful one, as you can see here. So 19,000 unit of suction we have got. And it has different sort of heads which can be used for small corners of the car actually to clean. And you have got a kind of vacuum to vacuum pack different things. Imagine you want to transport something, so you can use this one to actually vacuum pack your stuff. It can be used for flashlight actually, which is quite handy. Imagine something has happened and your car is broke on the middle of nowhere or in a highway or something and you need some light. There we go, you have it. So 1600 lumens, which is pretty good. So in other words, you can see it from 400 meters of distance, and the endurance is like 22 hours, which is a perfect thing. So great product. It can be used actually to light up, let's say, the far distance. So it's a kind of polar focusing design. So it says irradiation distance can be actually used to basically omit the options and the objects. It can be changed into light with lampshade, which is pretty cool actually. So it can light up your engine as well in case you want to look into it. Moreover, we have got the tire inflator. So this thing is actually a kind of a pressure machine which can be used to basically inflate the tires of the car. This is a perfect thing because it can actually measure the pressure of the tire as well. So it's a digital sensor inside it, quite a stable one. So it's way better than those analog ones which you may find in the gas stations and so on. It's a perfect thing as well. Can be obviously used for the bike as well, or even for the ball if you play soccer or football. Then we have got 4-in-1 wireless charging. So it can be used for wirelessly charging your phone. You can even connect another phone to this thing. And it can be rotated into different degrees and different angles or shapes. And a new desktop charging tool. So there are quite a lot of extensions. And we have got, this is a nice project they have been doing, and this is a nice tool and design which you can see in their factory. Really nice job. Well done, guys. It's not finished yet. So we have got different compositions in here as well. So we have got Model C. Yeah, if you remember here, check it out. This is our box. As you can see, Smart Kit C. So there are different sort of kits actually coming with this. So this is the Model D. It has got multifunctional desktop set. So it's more of the light and also the power bank and the 4-in-1 wireless design. This is what we have got actually, Model C. And I guess this is the one we have probably. Let's check it out. So I'm not really sure, but I think we have Model C, so it should be identical. And this is the product list of those. We have got Model EC, so there are different products inside it. Model B, so it's a perfect thing actually. It's a very nice idea. Just with one glance you can see what sort of accessories you have got. And additionally, there are some really cool things as well, like a wireless fan. So this fan, I have seen it actually myself, is really powerful and it's a really cool thing. Nice idea as well. And can be used in outdoor. And power banks, some information about this one. So 15,000 milliampere hour, I talked about it already. And 15-watt wireless charging mode, which is pretty good actually. So it's not the fastest, but it's pretty good actually. Quite standard as well. Enough talk, I would say let's open this thing up and see what we have got inside it. So they even thought about it, just check it out. Even the zips are under this. Really well thought, guys, well done. There we go. And this is our product. There we go. First glance, amazing product. Just look at it, how nicely and how clean it is. So we have been reviewing products for quite a while. You know, you usually open up the products, you see some fingerprints or some, let's say, badly marked plastics around and so on. But this thing is really like a premium quality. Just check it out. The bag, the construction, the quality, I mean, like how things are actually fitting together. It's just amazing. It's really, really nicely done. So let me put this away and let's start with the user manual here. Let's open this thing up. There we go. So user manual auto smart kit. So this is our dedicated way. So there are quite number of different ways of using this product. So power bank descriptions are here, tire inflator, we have got in here vacuum cleaner and car washer. Product information. Power bank is a product that can provide power for a variety of devices. So it explains what it is. So it can output 5 to 12 voltage basically. The USB output can power various digital products, and the metal contacts can power a variety of series of products developed by the company. So they have their own, let's say, socket for charging. Some models of power bank have emergency jump start function for car engines. And this is the specification of this one, so what we have got inside it. And this is how it looks like. So let's open up the power bank in here. There we go. Nice design. That's the first thing that catches my eye. So model NLBC, so it's 5 volt 3 amps, or 9 volt 2 amps, or 12 volt 10 amps. So it's really powerful one. Capacity 15,000 milliampere hours, and capacity rated 5,000 milliampere hours. So it's basically the nominal one. So this is where we can actually charge the product. Looks like this. And this is the top part of it. So this is a kind of magnet and can be used actually to charge the phone. This is how we can start it. And there are different basically sockets that is provided by this one. So we have got here, I think this is the light. There we go. So I keep it and press it, so there's a light, quite powerful one as well. Then we have got to turn it off. It can also blink. This is really good for emergency situations. And off. Then we have got an output here. So this is gonna be input or output. We have to check this, USB-C and USB-A. So this one is DC output interface. So it's a DC output, perfect. And so basically everything here is an output. So we have got the power, USB-A and USB-C. So this can be closed in here, and we have got, let's put this one back. There we go. So this one is actually the socket's bottom car power interface. So it's a power interface from their own devices basically. So power switch, it's explaining how it works and what sort of, let's say, different applications we have got. So it's a kind of, this one is pretty cool. Let's check it out. USB output function. So the USB output function supports a variety of mobile phone fast charging protocols and can be used with data cables to charge mobile phones and other digital products. The maximum output power is 22.5 watt. That's actually quite good. It's pretty good. So the iPhone chargers, some of them, the basic version ones, they are like actually 10 watts. So here we are talking about 22.5 watts, which is a perfect thing actually. And metal contact output. So this is the product touch point. So they are like different sockets which they sit on top of this one. Yeah, we will try it shortly. This is going to be, so that's just an example of this. So rotating buckle and the protection ring. So this is the protection ring we have got in here. And let's just remove it. There we go. So this one is actually for connecting and basically locking different devices into this. Looks like this. You can just put it back, you can drag it out. So it can lock in basically, just like this. Then we have got the output sockets. So it can be used for different functionalities, so to say. So the DC interface is a single output interface for DC specification 5525, so it's a standard one. The maximum suitable output is 12 volt and 10 amps. So with 120 watts of power. The cigarette lighter adapter cable is selected. It can be used to power various vehicle mounted devices and small vehicle mounted appliances. Great thing, perfect. Then we have got the wireless charging actually. So this is the one basically from the top. It can be used to charge. And we have got the car power interface. So this is this one. There we go. That is our interface. And so this is basically when the car battery is low on power and the car cannot start, open the protective plug at the bottom of the product, insert the jumper plug into the jumper interface at the bottom of the energy treasure. So this means we are actually talking about this one in here. So in the beginning we thought this is for charging. Actually this is a kind of interface, which means this thing in here, so it's gonna go inside and check it out. So it's a very cool idea actually. Look, it's like you can never get them wrong. So it just goes in here. There we go. Nice socket, quite powerful. One is shorter. They even thought about this one so that they don't actually interact with each other. Perfect thing. Pretty cool. well thought actually, and quite stable as well, and very robust, I would say. Right, so then we have got, so I'm just trying to put this back. There we go. And then we have got warning, do not start continuously. The interval between each start should be greater than 30 seconds. That's good, probably just for the battery itself to power up the capacitors. Let's see what else we have got. LED usage. So we checked it quickly. So long press the button. Basically that's what we did in here. So there we go, long press, the LED light will turn on, and oops, long press, there we go, the switch, and press the power switch again to turn off the LED light. So I would press it again and it will go to the blinking, and one more time it will then switch off. And then we have got mobile phone holder. So this is probably our next appliance. Let's get that out. Let's see where it is. There we go. This is our mobile phone holder. Pretty cool actually. So we can remove this one. So there's a kind of lock sign in here, and this is how we can actually put it. Check it out. Now it's locked. So you can put the phone in here and it can be wirelessly charged. Really well thought, cool feature and cool thing. Everything feels like very premium and nice quality thing actually in any case. Right, then we have got, let's see what we have got in here. So it can be used up to 6.7 inches of phone, so this is pretty good. So the iPhone would also fit inside it, the Pro Max versions. So then we have got, attention, do not disassemble, repair the power bank by yourself. So basically, of course, we should not touch this thing. Yeah, next chapter, let's go to the vacuum. So we have got the information about the vacuum itself in here. So it's 100 watts, so it's quite powerful one. It has 1 gear and 12 volts, and basically it's a DC input, and 100 milliliter of dust capacity. Of course for a car, I mean, like, you're not going to use this for home, but you could if you want, but it's a small one, of course. And what else we have got? The battery life is like 35 to 45 minutes, and makes sense if it's 100 watts, of course. And we have got the HEPA filter as well, and the stainless steel filter, and the weight is around 290 grams. Nice. Then we have, this is how it looks like. This is our vacuum actually in here. Let's take that out. There we go. Pretty cool. Nice. And there we go. These are our sockets. So this is the left and right air outlets. So these two are the outlets, which means the air goes in, it's filtered, the dust is stuck in here, and the air goes out from here. Dust hood, so this is our hood. This is the filter elements we have got in here. Check it out. It's pretty standard filters in here. That's a HEPA filter as well. And there's a kind of cap in here. This is cool. So, which means the dust cannot leave this. So look at it, the cap can close. And this thing in here is composed of two different filters. So there we go. One is a metal filter and one is the HEPA filter here. Pretty cool. So this thing is actually, I think, standard. So I have seen this in many of the small vacuums that we have reviewed in this channel. Goes in here, this connects in here, pretty cool. And that goes in there. And very simply, this can be connected in here and done. As simple as that. So you also have another power button in here. So this power button is actually for the vacuum itself. So this is the connector, obviously, as I mentioned. So this is our power bank, and this is how they actually connect to each other. Let's give it a try. We go in here, connect, and lock. This is how it shows. So now our power bank is on. We turn on the vacuum. You can actually turn on the battery in here and turn on this one. Wow, very powerful actually. Amazing. And the air comes out from here. Wow, it can be even more powerful. So it has 2 modes as well. Pretty cool. Just look at it. I mean, it's like as small as any other car vacuum, actually, even smaller, I believe. And what else we have got? This is what we talked about. The air outlet, we discussed about it. Pretty cool actually. And wireless mode use methods. So remove the decorative ring of the power bank so that the buttons of the power bank are on the same surface as those. So we can actually get rid of this one here and we can connect them together. So quite cool, I would say. And you have the sign to just make sure that everything is locked in. Right, what else? Cleaning method. So there are circuit boards, motor, etc. inside the vacuum cleaner. So it's not allowed to encounter water. The dust hood, however, so basically, oops. So what we could clean is actually just this one, is the dust hood. This can be cleaned, but here of course not. So it's electronic part actually. We cannot clean it obviously. Right, let's remove this. Oops. There we go. Put this one back. Next chapter. So, inflator pump. This is our this unit. So, let's check it out what is written about the product. Wireless air pump is a wireless convenient one with small volume and high inflation efficiency. It's small in size, but thanks to the excellent structural design of the motor and air pump by engineers and the continuous optimization and improvement of the material, it has better inflation, efficiency and service life rather than many similar products. So let's go further. So this is what we have got in here. So 586 grams, so pretty heavy one. Doesn't really matter because you put this one in the car. Looks like this. Again, perfect premium quality in here. And 120 watts max. So it's a cylinder block and it has got unit defaults are 2.5 bars for cars and 2.4 bars for motorcycles and 45 psi for bicycles, 8 psi for basketball. So there are like different modes which we can choose apparently. We have got basically the contact connection in here. We have got our bank decorative ring contact and the power bank itself. So look at different buttons here we have got. So we have basically the decrease unit. We have got the increase unit. R is basically the inflation mode. And this is our turn on and off and lighting lamp. Turn on the lighting lamp. Now okay, we need to connect it to the battery first. Looks like this. So it's very simple actually, look at it. So I connect it, done. Check it out, it turned on. So it starts with 250 bar. So I can change the R. So check it out again here. So 8 psi is for basketball, now is on the basketball mode. 45 is actually for bicycles, 240 is for motorcycles, and 250 for car. You can even see a small symbol actually, check it out. It changes, very easy. Nevertheless, you can actually increase this. Obviously, if you have a car, depending on the tire size, depending on the sort of car, what you have, and how many people will be sitting, summer, winter, and so on, you need to set this accordingly. So this cannot be used as it is, you need to tune it to your own car. There's a light as well. That is the light, check it out. It's pretty cool actually. very useful actually. Just imagine the night you need it, so if it's dark you can just put the light in here and use it. Really well thought, pretty cool. And right, heat dissipation actually. So where is this one? Heat dissipation hole. All right, it's in the back of it. So this is where the heat goes on, because there's a pump and engine inside it, obviously, right? Good. So let's go to the next page. We have got the information about how to assemble it. We did it already. So now we need to find out our unit in here. So there should be a kind of, so this one, the connection, and let's see, where is this one? There we go. That's the one in here. So there's a zip bag. Inside it we have got a couple of different things. USB-A to USB-C we have got, so different sort of heads. This is pretty cool. This one is really nice. So because if you want to basically pump a ball, you cannot use the standard connection here. Let's have a look. So you need this one actually for the ball. Very nicely thought. Otherwise, just imagine if you don't have these things, you can buy them. Just think about it. You need to find them and they may not fit and so on. So they thought about everything actually. Pretty cool. And let's put this one back. Good. So this is what we were looking for. So this is our basically connection. So this is gonna be connecting to here. There we go. And we can just close it here, just like this. Perfect. And this is what we can connect to our tire actually. How you open this one, basically keep it as it is, you put it on the tire and you close it like this. So it will stick to the tire. This is how it looks like. Now, let's see how we can actually get it to work. So imagine we connected it. We basically here need to set the right pressure. And afterwards, we need to, after setting the inflation mode and value, press the air pump start key. So we have to basically press the start key. So where is our start key? In here. Let's have a look. So one more time. So this start key. Air pump will start inflation immediately. Press the air pump start key again. So is this gonna be, well, I can go on the ball, which is a little bit lower pressure, and there we go. It's pretty powerful. There we go. Very nice, very nice, very nice. So it's really like a professional one. So especially I really like basically showing the pressure. That's really cool. Very nice. Cool. Now let's have a look at the other connection here, which I didn't actually talk about it. So we have got a DC output, I believe. So this is the DC interface, perfect. So which we have got in here. Now let's turn off the lights. There we go. So let's go further. That's the connection. This is how it looks like. Now we have got different sort of nozzles in here. So this is a French bike valve. This is a British bike valve. This is a ball needle L nozzle, long air nozzle, and short air nozzle. So different sort of applications for different purposes. So the cool thing about this light is that actually when you sit it on the ground like this, and when you are actually charging your car, you are basically inflating the tires of the car. So the light will actually light up everything on the tire. So that's the idea of this one. Very, very well thought actually. So let's open this one. There we go. Let's put this one back in here. Pretty cool. And let's put them back and go to the next chapter. All right. Now we go to the car washer. So this is about this pretty cool gun in here we have. So product information. Wireless car washer is a convenient and bulk cleaning equipment with small volume and large water pressure. Although it's small in size, it can have a great water pressure thanks to the excellent water pump structure design of the engineers. The washer cannon is equipped with 0 degree to 40 degree water, and basically it comes with a kind of water tank, basically made for putting different cleaning materials inside it. Pretty cool. So the engine is a copper motor, actually just a classic one. So 6 water shapes, that's very interesting. So 12 volt, 6 to 8 meters of distance it could provide. So 200 psi and is a DC 12 volt, 130 watts. Now this is actually our, let me just disassemble this one. Let me turn this off. There we go. Remove the battery. Put this one back. There we go. So now this is the gun. Let's just get this out. Looks like this. So let's have a look at different parts. This is our car wash switch. So this is our switch. This is our power switch in here. So where is our power switch? Right, it needs to be connected to the battery. So obviously this is our battery power switch. And this one is our basically connection points which we have in here. Well, there we go. So we have got the outlet extension tube, which is this one. So here we have the inlet interface. So basically if you want to connect it to something specific, so it goes from here, so the jet will just push it through there. Washer cannon switch, so this is a switch, and power bank switch, and heat dissipation unit, so which is from here, so the heat goes out from here. Obviously there shouldn't be any water in here. And this is where we can connect it to the battery. And wired model use, so we can actually connect it to the wire as well. So just like this, so there's a wire which we can actually connect it to the car. And we have got this one as well in here. So we have got a couple of different things, cool things in here. Let's just get them out. Oops. So first we have a actually long tube in here. There we go. So they even have a filter in here. So this filter is pretty cool. So to basically get the water. This is the connection. So basically, let's just open this up. It's pretty smooth actually, pretty, very nicely made tube. Let's just remove this one. There we go. From here as well. Right, so this is our tube. So this can go into the, let's say, the water source. So there is a filter as well, just to make sure that there's no small particles going through. And the other part of it can be connected to here, just like this. You just push it in and you just drag it like that. It's pretty standard. There we go. This is what you can do. So this is where the water goes in and that's where it comes out, right? And we have got another pretty cool connection in here, which is actually making it really nice. So they thought about every single detail in here, and that's this one. So imagine here you could put the shampoo for washing the car. You can actually close it like this. So your water source actually will go in here. We'll go to basically here, I believe. No. Well, let's check it out. There we go. So this one, right. That is correct. So it will go in here, basically, just like this. So we need to go back in here and put this one in here and push it forward. Now it's connected. There we go. So look like this. And here we have got our water input, just like this. There we go. And we are ready to use. So we have the car wash powder, which we have to put in here. And this is our basically battery. Connect the battery in here and we are good to go. So it's a kind of pump actually, as you can see in here. So this pump will basically get the air from here. You can hear that basically the air is being pumped in. It will go through here, is pumped and pushed out from here, and it will basically on the way out will drag the shampoo from this. Pretty cool actually, pretty cool. Now let's have a look what else we have got. Right. Then we have this is like how you can use it. So you need to wash the car and you put the wash powder inside it. So connect the foam watering. Basically you make the car like this. You clean the car and at the end you remove this part and you wash the car and you dry it and you are good to go. Pretty cool. So let's remove our battery one more time. Remove the tube. Then we can have a quick overview of everything one more time. And this head as well. So this is basically the next thing which we have got in here. So there are quite a few different type of heads which you can use. So we have got 6 different sort of heads which we can actually connect to here, and it's called modular, right, in the very beginning. So this can be connected to different sort of applications. So this is where we can put the shampoo. So we can actually take this one out and instead we can put this one back in just like this, and we can push it back in there. Just put it back. There we go. So all right, so this is our head actually. So there was a plastic here, basically a kind of protection here for the water so it doesn't leak. So I had to push it back. Now we have it, so we just simply put it in here just like this and we release this one to the top. So we need to push this completely down and connect it. There we go. Now the gun looks like this. So you have different applications in here. So this is the straight water, so we can just keep it in here and change it. 0 degrees straight water jet. Then we have got, so basically it's the plus one. This is another one, just straight one. This is 15 degrees of basically like this, the water will be shoot, and 25 degrees and 40 degrees. And this one is like a spray sort. Pretty cool actually. Really nice product and nice thought about this one. And if you want to remove it, you just drag this one back simply in here and you can just take it out. And everything can be sitting in here basically, just like this. The very cool thing is that every single thing has its own place in here. And just imagine in such a small place how many different things are connected. So my feedback and overview to this product: a perfect product, guys. I would tell them definitely big thanks, great product. I would be definitely using this myself for sure. And a really nicely thought product design concept, and I really like the modularity of everything which comes together. So hope you liked it. If so, give it a thumbs up. You can find the information about this product down below in the link. And if you have any questions, let me know down below. And don't forget to subscribe. I always have new videos on a daily basis. Make sure you stay tuned. See you in the next video. Until then, take care. Thank you and bye bye.